Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Jasmine and tonight we're going to be talking about the new moon and how that will affect you for the next 2 weeks. So the new moon just passed here on the 20th of July. It was in the sign of Cancer, the second new moon to be in the sign of Cancer. It's in the later degrees. The first one was in the earlier degrees of Cancer, but this is the one that we get without an eclipse, which is great. So it's not going to be as intense, but still very transformative. So this new moon in Cancer, huge, majorly emotionally triggering. Whether you think you have emotions or not, you're going to see them. And one of the bigger messages that are going to be coming through here is going to be find comfort in not knowing the outcome. And that's easier said than done, but we're all doing our best out here. Find comfort in not knowing the outcome. Also, Cancer itself, the sign, which is the sign that the new moon was in on the 20th, is about family, emotional healing, alone time, home, moving, maternal figures. So those are all things that could be coming into light right now. Like I said, the new moon is happening for each sign in a different house. So with that said, I did want to give you guys a personal download that I got separate from the actual meaning of the new moon. I personally feel a huge pull towards sobriety and clear-headedness. I feel like we're really making sure that our rose-colored glasses don't just come off but stay off, while we pick up our magnifying glass to look at the places in our lives where we have placed a band-aid on a cut that needed to be stitched up. So when thinking about this, you also want to realize that there are going to be some reassessments that happen with all the retrogrades that are going on. Rethinking, reassessing, resorting. Something needs to be sorted out from the past, that we've kind of done something where it's like, oh, I just need to do this to get by. I need to do this to get by. We're not getting by anymore. I feel like there's a lifting of a veil coming up here. So when you do see those things that need to be stitched, you may feel a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit emotional. Try your best to let those emotions release. You want to make sure that your water, which is your emotion, is clean as possible on the inside, okay? It is also very important to remember that you're a spiritual being having a physical experience, not the other way around. So we are still learning how to be human. Give yourself some compassion. Try your best to give compassion to others too, for this is when we need it most. So that's my personal download. So let's go ahead and get into the signs and see where it's happening for you. Leo, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and talk about the placement of the new moon in your sign. So we have the new moon happening in the 12th house for Leo. So this is the house of I Dream. Pisces rules this house. It's a spiritual house, the unseen. This could attract karmic people into your life. It could bring on transcendence. You could be feeling some sort of self-sabotage, or you could have been feeling that. Dreams have been either on point or just insane. You're very intuitive. You might even be feeling a little bit extra psychic right now, Leo, because of this transit happening. So for the next 2 weeks, you could be a little bit more in tune than what's expected, okay? So 12th house energy, like I said, solitude, institutions, spirituality. There could be boosts in faith that come out of this. So it is a new moon, so that's new beginnings. Any new beginnings that you might be feeling there, you could be looking at higher learning, maybe thinking about delving a little bit more into your spirituality, a little bit more into dream work, maybe, Leo. If you are learning about these things, spirituality, prayer, make sure that you give yourself some TLC while you're going through it, because It's not an easy path to take, and there is a lot of ups and downs, not necessarily always external ups and downs. It's usually internal. If you're ready for that route, I can see you taking it and also really really excelling in that. It may take about 2 times as long and to get what it is that you want to do, or get what it is that you want to get. But once you do get it, it is going to be so fulfilling and so long lasting. Okay, so let me just check my notes here and make sure I got everything. You're creating ideas for your new life. So abundance is surrounding you right now. What is it or who is it that you would like or want around you in your life going into the future? You're creating that right now. When you have the next new moon that we have in Leo is going to be on August 18th. So that day forward would be a good time to, well, that's when things are going to go a lot faster for us, especially you. So there may be a little bit of resistance before we get there, but it's a beautiful journey on the way, and I can tell you that right now with the cards. First card that we have is Shadow, which is actually the moon card. In this essence, I feel like you are really taking a look at yourself. Maybe you're even having dreams of you're having outer body experiences while you're sleeping. Or you could be kind of just going somewhere else. Those dreams are coming in heavy here right now. So really taking a look at both sides of yourself, the spiritual side and the physical side, and kind of trying to find a balance between both. Like I said in the intro, remember that we are still learning to be human. So taking stock on your human experiences is very important to do. And I can see you taking the time to do that now, Leo, which is beautiful timing because we are right before Leo's, or we're about to enter Leo season here tomorrow, or today now. So Leo, happy birthday. I can see this transformation happening. It's coming out of this 4th house energy, okay? This is happy home, a happy home environment. You could be looking at what you didn't have in your childhood and kind of trying to create that for yourself now, Leo. Not only do you have the ability to do that, but you have the ability to do it better than anybody else has in your past, in your lineage. There's an essence to you that you have learning about your self-acceptance that really brings a happiness to your home, even if it's just inside of you. Then I see here we have the crown chakra. So once again, getting back into that 3rd eye chakra. This is that spiritual awareness, physical awareness. So you realize that there is spirit and there is physical. Like you can tell now, you see, you feel it now. There's going to be a lot of work ahead of you here, Leo, in this realm. This is work that you want to do. This is work that's fulfilling. This is something that you can put your head down, focus on, and when you look back up, you're better for it. You're not just working. This isn't like going to a company and being another one of their numbers. This is you working on your dream. Speaking of dreams, wow, Leo. Next, we have spiritual union. Connection to the divine, connection to a partner, connection to the divine through a partner. Here we go. Waiting on some of our plants to flourish, okay? So we've planted the seeds, we've watered them, we've given them, you know, there's a little bit of impatience that's kind of lingering in the background here. And it could just be because your birthday's coming up. There's a huge thing that's happening for you right now, and we'll see it when we get to the rest of the cards. And that is building an anxiety within you where you're like, I really need to work harder. I need to work harder. I need to make sure my home is happy, clean, and healthy. And now it's like, okay, well, I've done the work, so like, now what, right? I've opened up my crown chakra. You know, I've noticed these things. I've also looked at my shadow self. I've looked at my light self, and I did the work. So like, where's it at? Like, you know, you're waiting, but not for long. Oh, hell yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then here we have harmony. And then to clarify that, we actually have the Chariot. So these are two sevens here, completely opposing energy. This is totally waiting, on hold, on pause. And then here we've got the Chariot, which is the fastest card that we have in the deck. So the Lover's card here is once again really speaking to that spiritual union that's happening here. I don't know if you've got a partner that's just really great. If spirits send you a beautiful partner, congratulations. I can see that connection here being beautiful and moving very, very quickly after you've taken the time to water your own garden, okay? Which is beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, I do want to tell you here, Leo, we have fulfillment of wishes. Wow, 9 of Cups in our tried and true deck. Contentment, happiness, fulfillment, that is underlying the entire reading. So anything that you're waiting on is not going to be super heavy on the noggin, because the emotion surrounding the waiting process is still calm, beautiful, loving, it's supportive, it's beautiful, it's quick, and it's happy. So last 2 cards that we have out here, you're the only sign that's gotten 2 cards so far. First, you got transformation. Look at that. Look at that. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Things are changing at a cellular level. That's exactly what I see here. You are readjusting the passageways from your ancestors right now, Leo. You're creating a completely new setup and life for yourself. You're manifesting something new. Lastly, here we have Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Oh, how appropriate. My bestie is a Leo. Love you, bestie. Hashtag shout out to my bestie. I love you. Anyway, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Spirit's coming in here to tell you that everything that you're going through right now is here for the transformation. The transformation to turn you into this priestess. This higher energy of connection, of connectedness. Wow. If you can listen to some of those hertz beats for your third eye chakra, I would definitely do that while you're going to sleep. That'll be very helpful, Leo. So make sure that you guys check your rising and your moon sign. These are your messages. I love you so much, and I'll see you next video.